How you doing? Welcome to Dumb City Comics, and today we have another unboxing video for you. I'm going to try a bit different today. So this is my ugly mug. You don't usually see it, you usually just see the hands. So today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Neca IT.
Hang on. What, we doing unboxing today?
Yeah.
What were you unboxing?
I'm unboxing it.
Oh, but I'm unboxing it. How come you got it?
I got it.
I've got it. Do you want it?
Have we double it?
Might as well here. I say, okay, let's take a look. Oh, let's see, they all float. So here we go, Neca IT. Classic Tim Curry 1989 and Bill Skarsgard 2017. So you open that one.
Cool.
I'll open this one. See what happens.
We'll have a look. We have the basic window box now. Basically, the Neca are doing most of their ultimate versions and pretty much all the action figures lately.
I'll Anto do the narrating because I'm doing the exact same thing here. So give us a look at that one.
Nice image on the inside.
There
All
you
your
go.
different heads, different accessories on the back. Shows you a lot of different pictures of everything you can do.
Packaging is really nice on these, nice design as well. So shout out to Randy and all the. I know again, nice with Randy and all the rest. They put all the credits on the bottom, so you can actually figure out who do all the bits and pieces as well. So it's nice little things. But as nice as all this stuff is, you care more about what's inside here. So let's have a look at what these its can do.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah. Right, so as usual, some people are like just screaming as we're taking stuff out of the box right now. So nice little addition Neca are doing these days is the backings. So there you go. If you want, you have a nice little backing section. So if you have little detobs or alcoves and IKEA have these, what do you call the billy shelves?
The details.
Bookcases.
Yeah.
They actually fit nice and easy in them. So you have a whole row of horror characters as well. But
Nice.
so there you go. Get a nice background so you can have the 2017 version.
You actually get the pond on the
Oh,
88 version.
there you go. There's a nice picture. Again, you can probably
You can
double them,
just
scan them in.
Standard Georgie.
Okay, so let's see how they do on the old beep beep Richie test. So looks like you get more stuff with that one.
Just noticed a lot of balloons in the back. Yeah, it's good
50
looking.
ties. So we all get balloons. We're all getting balloons.
Pretty cool. Get the whole set.
It's very colourful.
Balloons in the back. The little paper hat there from the start of the movie. If anybody was brave enough to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, what's it?
Most people probably watched it once and that was it, I think.
That's the thing. You have two. This is pretty good because this is actually in the original. It came out in 1989. I remember on Sky. It came out as two. Most people remember it as a one-part movie, but it actually came out as two parts on Sky.
I remember being on two
Over 2 nights. It was one of those special events when back when Sky was just a channel. And then yeah, so Tim Curry freaked out. We were all talking about it at school the next day and everything else. But most people, most notably known for Tim Curry's portrayal of Pennywise.
We actually only found out a couple of years back that it was Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Just a terrifying clown to me.
Ooh. Then when it came time to the remake, everybody's just like, "Oh, we know the story," but to be fair to it, I thought it was a really well made remake. And of course, nobody can stand up to the original Tim Curry. Okay, so here they are side by side. But I think Bill Skarsgard did a good job. It's just like clown
I think
off.
he did, but it was just a completely different take on it for everybody.
It's a bit more like the book. Where again, no film is exactly like the books. So a lot of stuff left out and a lot of stuff left in. But we're here to talk about the figures, which a lot of posability in this fella. So we're going to see these are dancing clowns. So can they dance? Put on some Abby.
You actually have 3 articulation points in the arm on this one. You have an elbow one, and then you have another one.
Yeah, I've got that too.
Yes, nice. So just add a bit more posability in it. Just
Should we all high five everybody?
maybe that's for getting up the drains,
Yeah.
reaching over, things like that.
So anyway, sculpt wise, if you know the movie, you're familiar with that. That's basically it looks spot on like Bill Skarsgård. How's Tim getting on there?
Perfect, terrifying as usual.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, there's got some kind of soft plastic pieces here, so doesn't interfere with the leg movement. But let's see if we can get them to kind of go into some clowny positions. Now a lot of people are happy with clowns and stuff like that, so we apologise now that we're 4 minutes into the video that we freaked you out with some clowns. But there we go. So anyway, that's the figure itself. So how does he stand? Got some nice details. In terms of updating the character design, I think went more with the book design, but like that was iconic at the time as well. So they're two really well made figures. So his little grumpy face was out there. But it looks exactly like it stepped off the screen in 1989.
everybody's been waiting on this since 1989.
Yeah.
Basically, I think they only ever done a statue years ago, wasn't it?
There was a model kits and
They've
statues.
never done an action figure. This is the first time ever they've done an action figure.
As soon as this was announced, we knew they'd have to be chasing down that. So it's like when they announced John Connor from the T2 range as well. We knew they'd actually get around to some stage.
It's gonna be one of those.
Just waiting on Greta the Gremlin now, Neca. So anyway,
Randy.
so what have we got in
Can we
terms
go
of
for your accessories? With those?
accessories? Well, with my it, we get two heads. You get the kind of monster wants to eat all the children head, and a kind of more neutral head, and then there's a little balloon. Oh, also this is only extra hands as well, so you can put the balloons in different expressions. Oh, and the SS Georgie from the start of the 2017 movie, where it has the wax painted on it, so it can actually go down further. And then it's like a little wire effect on the balloon. The balloon's kind of made of a soft plastic, so it's not going to weigh down the figure out, but we'll test that out. So let's see if we can put his hands to hold the balloon. Oh, very nice. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it there, there's a little hole that the balloon will fit into to hold it properly. Right now other people are getting a different kind of reaction, but I'll get into that. So
Keep it PG.
yeah, because you know they're always doing that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
That's another internet craze.
Yeah, so basically threads the wire through there and goes right on through. Whee! So yeah, he's holding a balloon. That's basically the effect. We're hoping to get in. We have it. There's in the States. There's a GameStop exclusive, and basically it's this figure with optional heads, and the balloon says "I love dairy," but it comes with this poor Georgie's severed hands and the little more blood-soaked face for Pennywise. So we have them ordered as well. So people have asked for them. So it's the same figure, but we'll have different kind of accessories. So if you're going to get one figure, you might as well get the second, because all the extra accessories you can use on both figures. So again, just pop the hands off. So far, so good.
It's a bit creepier as well than the one with the blood on it, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a maniacal scene. Just chewing on the arm and just waves to them. It's just really effective.
Yes.
Like I said, both of them have their. People would prefer. It's like the Nicholson Joker and the Heath Ledger. You can have both, or some people prefer each of them. But I'm actually partial to both. Of all the remakes, like it's actually one I'm pretty fond of.
It is more or less two completely different figures, isn't it?
Yeah. So there we go. There is Pennywise with the balloon. So it's just like floating. So there you go, Bill Skarsgard one. So looking very creepy. And again, you can put them into kind of awkward poses and something's walking, makes it a bit more creepier looking.
They all flow.
So yeah, so there we go. The two boys out having a laugh with balloons.
You actually get I like about this one. You get 3 heads with this guy, for the Tim Curry version. 3 kind of open, scared mode. One kind of
Like
bot.
bot.
But they also give you the 2 demon hands,
Yeah, monster ones.
the monster hands, whatever you want to put it, and 3 spare hands. Basically, the whole balloons and accessories.
Yeah, so they're all cute and things there. But, so here's where the test really comes down. So standability wise, like they don't give you stands. So what are they like? Is rubber pants kind of stopping them, or the articulation in the feet? So you got them on ball joints here.
You can move the ankles.
Yeah. So is it the balloon? Yeah, he looks very angry holding that balloon. Okay, baggy pants is standing there, so we get him there. And then this fella was a bit more. Don't know if he had a more of a vaudeville type style with movements and stuff, but at least he didn't try to copy Tim. That was the important bit. He just made it his own. So that's the 2 lads down like that. So again, it's extra accessories for this fella. His heads and the SS Georgie you can put beside him. So let's try.
This guy, I presume if you had the
Oh,
time,
more balloons.
you could actually put the whole lot of the balloons in his hand. It's basically like a steel wire,
Yeah.
bendable, so you can wrap around.
What
put
some
them
people
all
wanted to do to clowns.
That's terrible. Poor clown.
Gee, it is a bit stiff.
Yeah, you just wanted to play, that's all.
Again, hey, there we go, live TV ish. And then same thing, pop the heads on. Should be a little hole there. And away we go. Like, I think we're almost Neca stuff now. If you're finding a bit of difficulty putting stuff on, a bit of warm water, not boiling, or a hairdryer on a low setting. Don't use a heat gun. Will soften up all the plastic. So if you're having problems with joints being a bit stiff, because again, these are just basically put together in the factory and then thrown into the box.
Molded, basically,
sealed,
yeah, straight out of the mold.
So again, just careful with bits and pieces if you think they're going to break. So if you want to build a little scene of a sewer section of street and everything else, this is the head you'll be using to come up or just to attack people. So again, keep the balloons away in case it goes off and pops and scares people. But yeah, I'm liking it. Like I said, I like the design. I like the movie a lot. I'm looking forward to the sequel. And see him make him a bit more vicious. He had a bit more playfulness to him and creepiness as well in some scenes. Again, they just basically use technology you could use now they couldn't use in Tim Curry's day, and plus the budgets were vastly different because this was a TV movie, just doing what it could, whereas this was a full-on movie.
I think people forget that was a TV movie.
It's a TV movie, yeah. So basically, for what it was, and it was a Tommy Lee Wallace, I think, directed it.
Jeez, going back.
I'll have to, yeah.
Going back, it's been a while.
So, again.
I'll show one of the different heads on it.
Yeah, there
So
he
I
is.
just popped on a spare head there.
We could click our clacker, we could get some sound effects and everything else. But yeah, that looks great. Like you can actually see it is kind of more Tim Curry.
Yeah. It's a bit stiff getting the heads on,
Yeah.
but again, the light hairdryer will help you.
Yeah, I won't be sacrilege and put them on, but there's basically what it could look like. You can mess around with your own figures. It's the best thing with the neck stuff. They're all in scale, so you can probably mess around with bits and pieces.
I've seen someone actually put the clown, the head on an Arnie body.
Oh, jeez.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying, yeah.
So there you go, different heads.
And there's the other two heads that you get with it if you feel like swapping around.
Yeah, so
Kind
got
of one face.
the damaged face. And
I think that pepper's too spicy face.
there you go, there's your new screensaver. So yeah, you get all. It's there is other heads that could like a kind of more just a smiley kind of innocent looking for Tim Curry heads.
American one, yeah, would have been nice.
Or let's see, we've got. Yeah, I think that Skarsgard heads are as good as you're going to get unless you want a really evil monster child-eating head. Yeah, but they might do that for the sequel as well. And rumours are this guy might get a quarter scale figure. This guy might also get a quarter scale because he's probably going to be more popular. So quarter scale figures are about this size.
Bring back the sound activation.
Yeah, they're
The
great.
quarter scale, please. Could you imagine that? Talking to you when you walk into the room.
We all float, yeah.
Terrifying, everybody. Bring them back. Good thing about the neck quarter scale neck is they're great figures now, but the old ones with the sound activation were just amazing.
Yeah. So there you go. There's other reviews and everything else, but there you go. Straight out of the box, this is what them boys can do. So
Do you like it?
we were looking forward to these for years. So as soon as they were announced, we just knew what was going to. We were going to jump on these ourselves. So even if there's people out there who hate clowns and all, it's more the fact that they're horror icons. Like he was a horror icon, but the new version just kind of cemented it. So you have the debate of who's better, the old one. But I think there's room for both of them.
Definitely.
You could argue like the new Friday the 13th remakes and from Nightmare on Elm Street, they're not on the par with the originals and all. So this seems to be something that's made with love by people who really wanted. And again, had to prove themselves. They weren't, and to other people as well, that they weren't just copying this genius and master and what he pulled off back in 1989. So, in closing,
Get on down.
yeah, they're in stock now. This is our
Get 'em
cable.
while they're hot.
This is our Cable Street store. We'll find some new stuff down here. We just bring some extra stock down here, but they're available in our Bolton Street store. Everybody who has a pre-order, you're basically going to be contacted. This is going to be contacted soon that you come in and collect them because they're actually ready for you. So they're going to. You'll probably see them on display in the shop as well. So he says they're very photogenic as well. He's just wants to sit
Just
around.
floating boy.
Yeah.
Say it, Georgie.
Yeah. So again, our reviews just turn to playtime. So just talk amongst yourselves.
We finished clowning
Not
around.
dancing. We are. So be prepared for lots of Fate No War references. What is it and everything else. So this is it. So
That's it.
this is it. We'll just put the
Down.
boys. So again, it's good night from him. It's good night from him. So we're just gonna be clowning around. So you see, like a sitcom out of these lads. So they're
See you
coming
later.
for you. So